just into us moments ago, the House GOP is releasing the text of their new immigration proposal, expected to be brought to the floor as early as next week. Wow, what's the rush? Among the highlights, ending the controversial policy known as catch and release, ensuring minors who enter the country illegally are not separated from their parents. That's not going to draw more people in. Calls for an end to the visa lottery system, but instead just reallocates the 55,000 visas to supposedly a merit-based program. Let's discuss with Congressman Ron DeSantis and money for the wall, apparently $25 billion for the wall. Ron, no E-Verify, which I'm told doesn't matter, but I think it matters. The chamber doesn't like E-Verify. E-Verify means you don't work. You don't get to work unless you are verified to be legally in the country, correct?
Yeah, and so if
Chamber doesn't want it.
If you're doing an amnesty that's 1.8, maybe more million people.
Yeah, we didn't put that in the bullets. We didn't have that in the bullets, but there's a huge amnesty.
Guess what's going to happen? That's going to create an incentive for more people to come illegally. And if you don't have E-Verify to kind of remove a disincentive, that wall, even if that's a good faith effort at the wall, and I'm not sure it is, that ain't going to be built in a day. You need to strip the courts of jurisdiction over lawsuits, because this thing will get tied up forever with the wall. So without E-Verify, you're going to have a border surge like we had in 2014. That obviously is going to have a lot of people moving, but that's also a wet kiss to the drug cartels, because they're going to be able to move a lot of product across the border if there's a border surge.
I'm told asylum fraud is addressed, but again, it just was released, 293 pages. We haven't had time to go through the whole thing. We'll do more tomorrow night.
Good Lad bill has what we campaigned on. The Good Lad bill ends chain migration.
Ron, here's what they say. They won't get it through. They won't get it through. It's not going to pass the Senate. Probably won't pass the House, although Paul Ryan, apparently it will be brought up next week. Good Lad. Then I hear Good Lad was involved in writing this new bill. I don't know if he was or not.
We need to defund sanctuary cities. We need E-Verify. Need end chain migration. Get rid of the diversity visa lottery. We need to do all those things. And look, make people go on record for that. It's not a popular vote in the Republican Party, but even in these Democrat districts, people want E-Verify. I mean, it's not even a partisan thing at the grassroots level.
Business doesn't want E-Verify. So the money that's coming into these campaigns, they do not want to check the identity of people.
And that means undermines the rule of law, harms taxpayers, and lowers wages for Americans. That's not a good deal.
Okay, so, but they'll say it's the best we can do. And it does address some of the chain migration. Again, we'll see how much it addresses. We understand that the amnesty could reach parents as well, so it's not just the dreamers.
And don't forget, Laura,
the parents are included.
It's going to go to the Senate, either die or they're going to make it worse. Those are the only two options. Senate ain't going to just pass this. And so you're really running a risk that this could get really
The devil's
really
advocate here, they say that, you know, Freedom Caucus people, you never can govern. You say you want to get something done, but then when you can get something done, limit chain migration, bring down the immigration of the country, you just say, no, we're not going to do it.
The goal is to end illegal immigration. This would fuel more illegal immigration if you don't have things like E-Verify. That's just will it work, yes or no?
The president's got to think long and hard about this, because this seems like a bum's rush to me. I don't like the feeling of being rushed on
no
something.
Committee hearings.
Oh, that's convenient.